recording.
Hi, my name is Bob Rousseau. I'm with a group called Odeon. We're a Buddhist center in California, United States. And we do quite a bit of business with Indian suppliers, and particularly today to talk about Handicraft Corporation and give an example of one of the products which we have bought from them. So for about the last 6-7 years, I've been working with Faisal and his family at Handicraft, and I think this product is a good example of the kinds of things they do, especially because it incorporates quite a few processes and integrates them into a final product. So this is what's called a hand prayer wheel, and it's a highly prized ritual meditation implement that the Tibetans particularly use, Tibetan Buddhists. So in 2014 starting to present, we've had Handicraft make over 35,000 of these in different intervals. We distribute them free in Bodh Gaya. The prayer wheel is used this way, and Tibetans highly prize the fact that if you can do it quietly, that's a big plus. So it indicates the precision which Handicraft is capable of handling. And let me take the prayer wheel apart very quickly here. So and I'll put some still pictures on the website since our video camera maybe doesn't show good detail. The finial is hand engraved. It was cast, hand engraved. The body of the prayer wheel is sheet brass that was formed. The fit is quite nice, as you can see here, if I can do it quickly. And this inner product is what we add, the prayers. And the stamping was very nice and crisp. We actually asked them to put an additional little reinforcement here because the rod of the prayer wheel quite often in the other products that we see on the market wears out the cover too much because so this is kind of a little bushing they added by hand. And then the body of the prayer wheel has etching on it as well. I don't know again how this shows up, but you can see in the pictures. Handmade chain, and the counterweight for spinning the prayer wheel also has hand engraving on the casting. And the base, another addition was this kind of bushing, which added stability. So it's not just the pressed case, but adds some stability to it. The steel handle, which is threaded and threads onto the top finial, and then a commemorative band here, which is also etched. And I might take particularly note of this wood handle. Of course, Handicraft doesn't do these directly, but we required a true rosewood handle, and it's not easy to get the real rosewood and also the heartwood. You notice that this is a very beautiful dark wood. So I asked Faisal about it, and as an example of his ability to source materials that are needed for the project, which he doesn't do the brass and metal work, so he actually bought a tree. He bought a log of rosewood because we're doing 35,000, and he had it milled and then turned. And that was a real big plus for us because we really wanted some nice wood there, and it would be ordinarily rather difficult to get precise specifications like that. So I think this indicates the range of their abilities and the quality of the fit. And then, I might talk about just the business relationship. And I was so happy to work with Faisal, who is well educated in finance, manufacturing, shipping, all of the things which you need to complete the project. So it's not that you just talk to someone and they do one piece and you got to get another piece from someone else and such and such, and then work with the shippers. So he was able to really coordinate the whole package, and he's very technically competent. So it meant that even by email, because I started, of course, I met him as I traveled in India, but I started with email, saw his website, and right away we were able to communicate very easily, and didn't take much for me to explain to him by sending drawings and writing emails that what is the product that I wanted. So they were able to work with dimension drawings. They didn't have to be too fancy, and then samples. So Faisal and his company have been very fastidious about making samples and making sure that I'm satisfied. And so they would, of course, make different runs, and we would change sometimes the design and different sizes of the material. So not only would he take pictures, but then he would ship to me samples, which I discussed with our group, and then approved them. So the whole experience was very smooth, and it was complete. And Faisal was able to accommodate whatever design elements we wanted, and came up with a very nice final product. And we distributed them widely in Bodh Gaya, and I tell you, the people are very, very thrilled with them. So thank you once again. I heartily endorse Handicraft, and particularly, their honesty. I found that there were never any shady parts. There was never any kind of question about either the cost or the communication or the schedule. And so Handicraft was able to really satisfy, in global terms, anyone's kind of reference point, a company that really can produce the job and give you the satisfaction of a good product. Thank you once again.